Welcome to Cover Crunch. In today's video, we will be diving deep into a topic that often gets overlooked by many car insurance policyholders, the small print related to courtesy cars. Many UK insurers promise the provision of a courtesy car in the event of an accident or while your vehicle is being repaired, but what does that really mean? More often than not, there are hidden terms and conditions that could affect your ability to get a replacement vehicle. We are here to explore those hidden catches and help you understand what you need to look out for when reviewing your car insurance policy. Let's get started. When it comes to courtesy cars, the first thing that many people don't realize is the common phrase subject to availability. This term often appears in the policy and can be a huge red flag. What does it really mean? Well, it means that the insurer may not be able to provide you with a courtesy car if none are available at the time of your claim. This can leave you without a vehicle to use, which can be highly inconvenient. The problem here is that this clause doesn't guarantee you lines have access to a courtesy car, despite what the advertising might suggest. Another important factor to keep in mind when reviewing your insurance policy is the term approved repairs. Many insurers will only offer you a courtesy car if your vehicle is being repaired by an approved repair center. This means that if you choose to go with an independent garage or a shop that is not on their approved list, you may not be eligible for a replacement vehicle. In some cases, it can be hard to find an approved repair center that meets your needs or timeline, leaving you without a car for longer than expected. It's also worth mentioning that some insurers only offer courtesy cars for a limited period. Even if you're eligible for one, they might only provide it for a short period while your car is being fixed. If your car's repair takes longer than expected, you could be left without a vehicle and with no compensation. Make sure to check the specific time frames outlined in your policy to avoid any surprises. This is something many policyholders overlook when signing up for their insurance. In some cases, you might find that the courtesy car provided is not exactly what you expect. Insurers may provide you with a smaller or less powerful vehicle than your own. This can be frustrating, especially if you have specific needs, such as needing a car that can accommodate a family or transport goods. Always review what type of car you will receive, as some policies specifically state that the replacement vehicle might be of a lower category than your own. It is important to understand whether your insurer provides a courtesy car as part of the standard coverage or if it is an optional extra. Some car insurance policies will include a courtesy car as standard, while others might require you to pay extra for this benefit. If you're unsure whether a courtesy car is included in your policy, it's worth checking the details carefully. Having a courtesy car might seem like a small perk, but it can make a significant difference if you find yourself without a vehicle for an extended period. Some insurers have specific restrictions on the circumstances under which a courtesy car is provided. For example, they may only offer one if the damage to your car is caused by an accident, and not if the damage occurs as a result of mechanical failure or wear and tear. If your car is simply old or has been involved in an incident that isn't classified as an accident, you might not be able to access a courtesy car. It's essential to understand these clauses when reviewing your policy. Another critical issue to be aware of is that some insurers may only provide a courtesy car if you've been deemed not at fault in an accident. If you're involved in an accident and the insurer determines that you were the one responsible, they may not provide you with a replacement vehicle. This can be an issue if you depend on your car for daily activities and cannot afford to be without one. In these cases, it is essential to ensure that your insurance policy offers adequate protection for both fault and no-fault situations. The issue of availability can also be affected by geographical location. In some areas, especially more rural or less densely populated regions, insurers may have a limited number of courtesy cars available. This is particularly problematic if you live in an area where car hire services are sparse and the demand for replacement cars is high. If you live in one of these areas, it is important to factor this into your decision when choosing an insurance provider and make sure your policy guarantees you a car, regardless of availability. The size and nature of the insurer's network of repair shops and vehicle providers can also impact your access to a courtesy car. Some insurance companies work with only a few approved repair shops or hire car services, which can limit your options. It's important to look into how extensive their network is before signing up for a policy. If you have specific preferences for repair shops or need a specific type of car, you may want to choose an insurer that offers more flexibility in this area. Did you know that insurers might require you to pay a deposit or a daily charge for using a courtesy car? While the cost of the replacement vehicle is often included, some policies have clauses that could mean you need to cover additional charges for things like fuel, mileage, or insurance excess. These extra costs are something that can easily be missed when signing up for insurance, so make sure you are fully aware of what charges could apply before you need to use a courtesy car. It is also worth noting that some insurance companies provide courtesy cars that are limited to specific models. While this can be convenient for some drivers, others may find it restrictive. If you have a unique car or one with special modifications, you might find that the courtesy car provided doesn't meet your needs. Make sure to check if your insurer provides a vehicle similar to your own or whether they offer a variety of options to choose from. One of the most frustrating aspects of dealing with the small print in insurance policies is the lack of clear communication. Many insurers do not explain the terms and conditions related to courtesy cars in plain language. Instead, these terms are often buried in legal jargon that can be hard to understand. To avoid surprises, it's crucial to read through the entire policy carefully and, if necessary, seek clarification from the insurer on anything that is unclear before you sign up. There are also some cases where insurance policies may only provide a courtesy car if the damage to your car is extensive. If the repairs are deemed minor, you may not be entitled to a replacement vehicle. This can lead to confusion, especially when the policy states that a courtesy car will be provided in the event of an accident. Always make sure you understand the exact criteria that need to be met for a courtesy car to be offered. What happens if your insurer can't provide a courtesy car? In some cases, they may offer alternative solutions, such as reimbursing you for the cost of hiring a vehicle from a third-party provider. While this can be helpful, it can also be a bit of a hassle to deal with and may require you to pay upfront and wait for reimbursement. It is always best to check the terms of your policy to see if this is a possibility before you find yourself in this situation. If you have a car insurance policy that includes the provision of a courtesy car, it's still worth keeping an eye on any changes to your policy. Insurers sometimes update their terms, and you may find that the provision of a replacement vehicle is removed or modified in subsequent renewals. Always take the time to review your policy during renewal and ask questions if you notice any changes to the courtesy car guarantee. The importance of having a courtesy car included in your insurance policy cannot be understated, especially if you rely on your vehicle for work or personal commitments. However, the availability and conditions attached to this benefit can vary widely. It is essential to carefully evaluate your insurance policy and ensure that you fully understand the terms and conditions, so you can make an informed decision about whether the coverage meets your needs. In summary, while many UK insurance providers offer a courtesy car as part of their policies, it is important to be aware of the hidden clauses and small print that could affect your ability to get one. Always read the terms and conditions carefully, and don't hesitate to ask your insurer about any unclear aspects of the policy. Understanding your rights and the coverage you're getting will help you avoid frustration and ensure that you're fully prepared if you ever need a replacement vehicle. If you're unsure about the terms of your current insurance policy or want to make sure that you're getting the best deal, it's always a good idea to shop around. Comparing different insurers and their offerings can help you find the policy that best fits your needs. Remember, it is not just about getting the cheapest price, but also understanding the value you're receiving in terms of coverage, including courtesy car guarantees and other benefits. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you now have a better understanding of what to look for in your car insurance policy when it comes to courtesy cars. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe to Cover Crunch. If you have any questions or thoughts, leave a comment down below and I'll be happy to respond. Stay tuned for more helpful content to help you navigate the world of insurance and make informed decisions. See you in the next video.